finished my A-levels, went to apply for the Navy. Done a few months there as an officer training, decided I didn't like it. So went and got a job in retail. Decided I didn't really want to stay with that anymore, so then I see this job advert on Indeed and thought, it seems like a brilliant opportunity, I'll apply for that. Yeah, I wasn't sure at first really whether it was the right path for me with being a little bit older. But after applying for it and speaking to Georgia, who was one of their HR people at Newcastle, I realised that it probably was. I thought the progression path within the company was good, and the company actually looks after its apprentices and treat them, which I thought was quite well. So yeah, definitely thought that was the path for me.
It was just an interesting way of getting out into the job world really. I didn't want to go into A-levels and go to university and go down the normal route of everyone else does, and the job intrigued us to fulfil me career aspirations quicker than most people.
You get paid as well as learning as well, which is quite a good route, and they started broadening out the amount of apprenticeships in the northeast now, so it was a route I would like to go down rather than going down uni. The initial route was uni, but the opportunities wasn't as far stretched as what an apprenticeship would lead to.
I chose an apprenticeship because, well, I did 1 year sixth form and I didn't like it. It wasn't a good way for me to learn. It was too much studying, too much of everything, and I didn't feel like I was actually learning. I was just going over the same stuff. I want to do an apprenticeship because it's practical skills and it's a new learning environment, and it prepares me for adulthood, like a proper working job, much better than school ever does.
Yes, 100%. Just because of your learning while you're actually getting paid. That's one of the bonuses, as well as you're gaining this experience too, which can kind of build your portfolio, and you can easily get a next job if you want to get employed by someone else. I'd say I'd choose an apprenticeship any day over uni for now, but it's the progression which I think is the most important thing.
If you are considering an apprenticeship, I would say definitely do it. Consider what type of learning best suits you. So if you are a practical learner and you want to develop, an apprenticeship is the best way to do that. And it's a good way to look at yourself and see where do you actually want to be. Because it's very easy to get stuck in the just the mindset of, okay, sixth form, uni, then look for a job. Just go into my next one and just keep going through the levels until I get to the point where I want to start actually working.
In the same role within the industry, especially within cybersecurity, because it's such a big topic now, especially with all the breaches going on within the world. But yes, certainly another cybersecurity role, just progression in my own career.
Yeah, learning curve's been helped us out massively. My tutor for me apprentice scheme's been great. If there's any problems with me assignments or any issues I have about the course, he's more than contactable to reach out to.
Your trainer, yeah. I've received so much support from my trainer. It's again different from school. It's one-to-one, so he can see if I'm struggling somewhere, he can point me in the right direction, and he's given me so much support. He's always there to answer my questions and help me out when I'm struggling with stuff.
I'll have specialist trainers, so specifically for my role, for each different exam that I do as well. So the first one that I had called Lynn was brilliant. Got us through my first exam, I have to say. She'd give us all the exercise and support I needed to get through it. So I 100% would have failed about that.
I'd absolutely recommend apprenticeships to any sort of business really. It's a great way of bridging those skills gaps, and I think it also just brings that kind of freshness to kind of the whole organisation. Learning Curve are great because they kind of understand the business that we are, even down to kind of meeting some of our exec and board members, so they really understand what our values and our behaviours are, so that can actually really be passed on to kind of assessors in the way that they drive kind of our apprentices through the programme.